Howdy friends, welcome to episode number 49. We are here on the Tempest, but as promised, we are going to fly back to Vold and tie up a few loose ends there.
Not really a holiday destination.
Alright. I think we're pretty happy with this loadout, so let's continue. Confirm. And for once, it actually hasn't been a whole week since I've last played. It's been 6 days instead. Normally I end up playing on Sunday nights, but right now it's Sunday morning, and hopefully I'll have more time to play today as well. But we'll see how that goes. I know our most important quest is finding that vault, but I think there were a few little ones to tie up as well. Things in the area of the Ket Temple, if I remember correctly. Alright, here we are. Good old Vold. And right now the main quest is being tracked, so we should fix that. So we have some ruins here we should look at. We can now settle an outpost. It looks like. I guess, yeah, 40% viability I think was the threshold, so I guess we crossed it. These are the ones that I had a little trouble finding before. They discovered the Ket operation stations in the mountains, controls all Ket missions. Wasn't this the base we just took on, or was that a different base? I thought that giant tower. Or maybe this is the giant... No, this is... What does that mean? This thing means... monolith. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, obviously this giant spire is the tower. So I don't know, but we'll head over this way. First though, let's take care of these little quests over here. That one's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I do remember there's that... Whoa, what's going on here? There we are. Alright, that was weird. Let's grab the Nomad. I do remember that one little Ket outpost with the shield. It seemed to be protected by the main base. We can probably visit there, if nothing else. But one thing at a time.
Jal, did you know we were here? When the Nexus first got here, did you know?
I didn't. Not at first. Later, there were reports of a ship caught in the Scourge.
No one went to investigate? To offer help?
The last aliens we encountered were the Ket. We were cautious.
I see.
They were the last,
Not happy.
No, I'm not happy. But I do understand.
Alright, you guys done now? But, were they the first species they encountered? Because so far I haven't heard mention of any species except the Ket, which we found out last episode are apparently the same species as the Angara, or at least some of them are. Still not entirely clear if they all come from the Angara, or if it's only some of them. I'm sure that will become more clear as the game progresses. Where's that anointed? Let's see if we can get his shield down. There we go. Oh, he's out of range. Oh well. Kind of a waste of singularity, but might as well use it. Besides, the cooldown isn't too bad these days anyway. Combo, but not with my own singularity. It also looks like the cooldown singularity does not begin until you get rid of it, which is a point in favor of my build, since I can use combos to get rid of mine early. A lot of damage. Okay, now he's dead. Who's left? Just you? And more XP. Not sure if there's any loot here. I don't really see any. Or ammo. But this was not really our main destination, just a random detour.
Why Why'd you come to Helios?
General you or personal you?
You, Vetra? Personally.
Same reason everyone else did. Bought the pitch.
Must have been an impressive pitch. Was it worth it?
It better be.
TBD. So over there's a little remnant outpost, but probably not worth taking down. I guess they put these things over the place just for fun.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the Ket weapons depot, destroyed by the Resistance.
I
Good to
see
know.
that.
We'll search for any sign of Hana's friend.
Hopefully this thing has a good emergency brake.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Oh, is
Found
this?
the entrance, or what was once the entrance.
I think this is a hazard level due to the heat, not due to the cold. Actually, it's not really affecting my life support, it's just affecting my shields. So what is that thing? Some kind of cannon, I guess? What is it shooting at? Or is it even shooting at all? Or is it just firing blanks?
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Negative 30.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
At least it is a little warmer next to the fire.
It's a ruin. No one survived here.
There's gotta be something useful here, though. Besides Meridium. I hear something. Is that veteran Jaw, or
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
is somebody else in here? Probably just us. Whoa, careful there. So, did the developers put that there just for fun?
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Or is it
Life support restored.
supposed to be used as some kind of combat weapon for a fight in here? I think in the
The
former.
temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
We'll see. This is a Ket weapons depot, so it makes sense there would be prototype weapons in here.
It's dead, of course.
If circuitry is intact, we could power it up and gain entrance.
Alright, let's look for a generator of some sort. There's probably one back here where I came from before. Can I scan anything in here? Nope, but I do see a power line. There's something behind that door. Maybe that's the generator and I have to just follow this line to connect to it? Or does this line lead from the door in question? Yeah, that's what it does.
Who's there?
There's something over there. Maybe someone.
I heard somebody say who's there. Was that one of ours? It didn't sound like Vetra. Oh, what's that? Another Ket device. Not a generator. Alright, maybe I can blast this door down.
Ambient temperature is normal.
Oh,
Life support
we're damaging it.
is fine.
There we go.
Got it.
Aha, well there must be survivors, because the quest says free survivors. That explains who was talking to us.
I heard something.
Or someone.
Who are you? Are you here to find me? Did Hana send you?
That's a Ket.
Foolish girl. She never knows when to give up.
Okay, this is the quest with the demolitions expert. This girl must be her then.
Whoa, Hana was right and no one believed her.
I shouldn't have survived. Didn't think I would.
And this hurt. And this.
That's all it says. That's all it ever says. I've burned, I've peeled, I've gouged. It won't tell me where they are.
You tortured this person?
It's not a person, it's Ket. They took my family.
Tough dilemma here, because the Ket are obviously the aggressors and I guess as close to evil as the species can get, but at the same time, this is just one random soldier who's zealous in his belief in the Archon. So I do feel a little bad for him getting tortured. But I don't know if I really want to call him a people. I guess he is a people, but still feels weird treating the Ket that way, even given what we now know about their history.
We need to leave this place. You're not thinking straight.
I can't leave. This is my only chance to talk to these things, to find my family. If I leave here, I leave them. I can't.
The other thing is, too, there's not really rules of engagement with the Ket. Like, it's not like they wouldn't torture the Angara, or obviously they've done far worse. I should have looked at who I was killing. Am I killing the guy over here? Am I killing... I assume I'm killing the guy, the prisoner. Or I can leave her alone to torture him. But killing him is kind of like a mercy thing. Trying to think what my character would do. Would he want to leave the Ket to be tortured? I think in general, he would probably kill him out of mercy. But the fact that he literally just saw what the Ket are doing to the Angara, I think she said she's trying to get information to find her friends or something like that out of them. So I think his very recent experiences might sway Ryder's judgment a bit. Let's leave her to her work then.
All right. Let's go, guys.
Ryder, no. We can't leave her.
There's nothing we can do.
Level up. But she wants to stay, right? That's the idea. Did she say anything else?
Joshan, Vash, Ela, Kayal. Those are their names. Are they in Saleum? Did you rip their being from them? Tell me.
Good luck with that. Alright, where to next? We have creating the outpost. That sounds fun, and honestly that's probably going to open up a ton more quests, which is actually not too exciting because they're probably going to be stupid fetch quests, but we'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I guess we might as well go from here. It's probably about as close as that outpost. I'm hoping I won't need any ammo at the outpost location.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support restored.
Did I say that as the quest? I did not.
As I've been reading Milky Way history, I'm coming to think it would be difficult to trust Salarians.
They're the same as the rest of us. Gotta take the good with the bad.
Your galaxy isn't really one to talk, Joel. So far, most of the aliens I've met here, or 50% of them, trying to kill everything they meet.
Pathfinder, the Remnant have altered the landscape ahead.
Have they now? There's some more Ket over there, but we're going to leave them to be. Here's some Remnant. Is this anywhere important? No, I think we've actually already been here anyway. Get some more
I hope
XP
the
out.
Angara know we're nothing like the Ket. I wouldn't want them as an enemy.
Well, you got one right next to you. Honestly, the Angara don't really scare me that much, but they're already fighting a war they seem outmatched for.
This Remnant site has defenses in place, Pathfinder.
One we just came from, or... Some of the triggers in this game seem a little odd. That one over there, maybe? But I'm going to keep ignoring this for now. And I'm stuck on a rock. we will press onward to our future outpost. Around here somewhere. There's the waypoint, and I think that thing must be the outpost.
This site is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Here we go.
Confirmed.
Congratulations, Pathfinder.
We'll need
This
extra
was
heat
a
lamps
real
for the new
challenge.
civilians. Get
And
an order
badly
to
needed.
Hele.
Director Addison, no personal appearance? Placing an outpost is a big deal.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to these extremes. Real
Don't we
talk,
all?
Pathfinder. I, as Governor Shai, is already up my arse about this outpost. If local Angara weren't on board, we'd have a problem. We are good, right? As much as you've brought us, we can't afford to anger the neighbors.
Procedure was followed, as I invented it. Don't worry, we were invited.
Good. We need every drop of viability. Especially after this Ket facility. Vold helps. Cold as it is, it changes estimates in our favor. But the initiative needs you to find more. We're never really done, of course. Survival isn't something that just ends. And there's another matter, a ceremonial one. A statement for the archives.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a connection to reality on the ground. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
You need to see this place. I've laid the groundwork, but there's so much left to discover. Vold is not just about survival. We know it, the Angara know it. It's the adventure we all signed on for.
Recorded, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Alright, 20% viability, very nice. And once we find that vault, that should get us significantly closer to 100.
We'll need extra heat lamps. Pleasure to meet you, Pathfinder. Priya Blake, Captain of Outpost Taerve. I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to deal with this on our own.
What's the problem? Is it the Ket?
No, at least I don't think so. A few of my drill technicians went missing on a research expedition west of here. We've tried their comms, but get nothing but static.
Hopefully this quest doesn't lead me to an architect too.
Whatever happened, they're not safe out there. We need to find them.
We're not equipped for a full search, especially into dangerous territory. I don't know what to do. I was supposed to keep these people safe. I've already failed them.
Don't lose hope. I'll find your people.
Coming from you, I believe it. Their research log is in the lab. Maybe your AI can piece together the corrupted data and get a nav point.
I have to say, I'm surprised the Angara let us put an outpost here.
A portion of the ice we mine goes to their blockade runners, who take it to resistance bases all over the cluster.
Water for their soldiers.
It feels good to do our part against the Ket, however small.
We're staking a claim, but what does the initiative want with Vold?
Look at the landscape. What do you see?
Ice? A lot of ice.
Water. Bold is a massive, endless source of it. We're proud to serve as the initiative's first ice runners. We mine the ice here and haul it to colonies where water is scarce.
Like Eos.
Even the Nexus. The more people we wake from cryo, the more resources we'll need. Our ice runners make sure water is never a problem.
On the surface that makes sense, but one thing that where science and science fiction don't really meet is that ice is incredibly plentiful in space. You could just capture a comet and have enough water for everyone for quite a while.
You picked a mouthful of a name for the outpost.
It's Shalesh, Angaran language, means forward together. It represents the close relationship we have with the Angara here on Vold.
Glad to hear you're working together.
This is their world. Because of you, they trusted us enough to give us a place in it. Now it's my job to cement that bond. We'll do our best to earn what they've given us.
Sounds cool to us, but to the Ankara, that's like, alright, I'll meet you over at Forward Together. Kind of a weird name for a place.
Were you in the Alliance too?
I was an Alliance officer for a decade before I got sick of being a pawn in the Council's power plays.
Heard about the initiative and figured it'd be a fresh start. A chance to make a real difference.
I'm ex-Alliance too. You ever miss it?
Given the chance, I'd make this choice all over again. But when I see the Resistance push against the Ket, makes me wonder if my days behind a gun aren't really over.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Okay, let's find some clues to these scientists. Okay, that's the way out. We got another ship model.
How far did the drill techs have to dig?
Already 30 meters deep, with no temperature change.
This damn ice ball. Pathfinder, welcome to Scenic Vold. Hope you're enjoying the view. To the east, ice. To the west, more ice.
At least you're not in cryo anymore, right?
Look around. This is cryo. But I'll endure this frozen hell if it means completing my research.
What are you researching?
I'm studying ways we can harness geothermal activity as a source of energy. Believe it or not, below Vold's surface is a maze of heated geothermal vents. Keeps the planet from becoming completely inhospitable, but just barely.
And you can use it as a power source.
That's the hope. I hear the Angara are doing something similar, but they won't let me get close. So I'm determined to find the solution on my own.
I'm good for now.
Don't freeze to death
Oh,
out
where
there.
am I going? Oh, he's pushing me aside. Geothermal is actually a great source of heat. And can save a building a lot of money over its lifespan, so hopefully he gets the system up and running for this outpost. Anything good in here? Not really. So would that guy give me a quest, or was he just saying things? I think he was just saying things. Interesting view. Okay, so there's the Tempest. On the bright side, I guess it moved over here then. Whoops. Yeah, I think it did. I don't see a lot of quest pickups. That makes me happy. But I do need to head over here. It's kind of a sad thing to say about a game when you don't want more things to do in it, but well, I've enjoyed the main quest a lot in this game, and combat grew on me a lot as well. Some of the side quests are really not that exciting. And I guess that's one of the side effects of having a game that's entirely set in like an open new world. There aren't places like Omega that are already rich and developed and have deep history for you to explore. Maybe Aya to some degree, but there certainly aren't many like that. Alright, there's some things for Sam.
Sam, you get anything from this mess?
Analyzing. It seems most of their data comes from a single nav point. Updating now.
Let's hope there's something left of them to find.
I'm just glad it's not like 4 different nav points, and we have to go to all of them to collect clues to find the 5th nav point, which is where the team may or may not actually be. Let's see if there's anything else to see or do at this outpost. There's probably a research station somewhere. Good, more ammo. Some people in here. So yeah, all in all, this is a pretty decent sized outpost. Definitely wouldn't want to live here, but a nice place to visit. Okay, let's see what's next. We have to return with that one quest to that person. I don't know why they're not marked on the map. I thought they were over in that way. What's this? Okay, that's the science crew we just picked up. Then there's stuff over here. That is weird. I could have sworn there was somebody in this base we had to talk to. Let's head here anyway, just to see if maybe they just weren't showing up on the map. Still nothing?
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
There we go.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Not sure why the marker disappeared, but I guess it was underground on a different level. I did see it before, though. Although maybe I only saw it before because it was the active quest. That would explain it. Oh, and look, another quest to pick up while we're here. Alright. It is really weird, like, this game, like, I enjoy the game, but as I've said before, I don't enjoy it as much as the others.
There's no need to rush.
And it's strange because it feels like all the pieces are here that make a great Bioware game. There's just some kind of magic missing, whatever that special ingredient is.
Taerve.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
Supplies are small, it seems. Let's head around this way. Some more reports.
Pass peacefully through the storm.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Rider. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Ket. So many dead or disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Did you know them well?
They would be alive if they hadn't welcomed this death.
I'm not sure I understand.
These children were swayed by a new belief that's taken hold. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, but some now think they can force this. They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
I have heard of this. No one I know, but I can't be certain.
Interesting development.
Reincarnation is a nice thought. But to die for it?
This has consequences. If you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can to save them from death. That's all any of us can do.
I feel like if you believe in reincarnation and think you're gonna come back no matter what, like, just be patient, enjoy your current life, and you're gonna get another one anyway. You might as well make the most of the current one, even if you do play it a little risky. Probably does make the Angara fierce fighters too, because they believe they're going to be reincarnated. They're more likely to be brave and take risks in battle. Okay, let's talk to this person, then we'll...
This one's gonna need a sedative.
Not you. You. Pretty sure we read that already.
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Briefly.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
Didn't we already talk to you?
This is my friend, Macy. She helps supply the resistance.
I'm pretty sure we did.
That must be difficult out here.
So I'm gonna skip
Jarl's
this.
the brave one.
Yeah, we definitely did. That's kind of bad design to have them repeat the same conversation. So she's not the quest giver then. Let's just activate the quest and find out who the person was. Somebody over there, apparently. Have we talked to the doctor?
Keeping warm, I hope.
Yeah, maybe not.
Are you the doctor in charge here?
For the moment. My colleague Sella and I usually take turns. She's been on a break. There were too many battles. Too many she couldn't save. It hurt her deeply. Working here can be exhausting, and I don't mean just physically.
The infirmary's full. What happened?
The Ket attacked a civilian transport not far from here. These fighters were dispatched to defend them. We won, but it was close, as you can see.
Why are the Ket attacking civilian ships?
For exaltation, I suppose. I used to think that they just used us as slaves. The truth is much worse.
I wonder if that answer changes once you do the main quest here and find out about exaltation. Seems like it.
I'll let you get back to work.
That would be best.
Both of those conversation choices seem like they were leading to quests, so kind of glad they did. Also glad I turned on that marker, because turns out I was nowhere near the person I need to be going to. There she is.
Did you find Michelle?
Yes. Sort of.
Yes? Then where is she? She didn't come back.
She has a cat survivor with her. She won't leave until he tells her where her family is.
What? Oh, Michelle.
Uninform Anyik. With proof that Masha's alive, Anyik will authorize a rescue.
Thank you, Ryder. You don't know how much this means.
Well, I don't know if we'll ever find out, but hopefully this turns out well. Alright. Let's go to the level and pick our next destination. Okay, I'm thinking we rescue the science crew, and then if we have time, we'll make our way over here. Probably won't have time. What's this? Speak to a glory seeker. Yeah, we'll do that quest next time.
Vetra, I catch PB looking at me. Frequently.
PB likes new shiny things. And why not? You're genuinely interesting.
Well, it's a rich mining zone, but I don't see...
Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
Really? Here's some minerals. Oh, we're getting... okay. Kind of a mix here. Good enough. Whoop. Hold on. Oh, there's more here. Tell me they're not up. Okay, good.
This is where the data sent us.
Keep an eye out for Priya's people.
Or an ambush. That's not good. I'm attacked by beasts.
There's a remnant here?
These things are remnant? I'm not sure what he's talking about. We'll get to that data pad in a second, but... I see a down transport, I see dead people, and I see one of those beasts. Maybe those beasts were created by the remnant? I feel like I missed something. Yeah, that's a... looks like a Turian, honestly. I think it is actually, and those are humans. We're nearing the sample site. Seismic activity seems unusual, but we have a lot to learn about this planet. Now tell me it's not another one of those architects. Entering the valley, this doesn't seem normal. Bryn, you're sure this is safe? We've passed several Aerocs, but they're all running away from the valley. I don't like this. Meskin, let's turn back. Shaking's getting worse. This activity is off the charts. We're coming up to the... what the hell is that? It's... Meskin, turn around. Go, go. Oliver's hit. Shooting right through the hull. Go faster. I don't care. Oh god, Oliver's not going to make it. Keep driving. We have to get back to the... End of dictation log.
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
This could be interesting. Let's save though, just in case. I see something up ahead. Something... oh, I bet it is one of those architects. Yeah, I think it is. Flying around by the looks of it. There must be one on each planet then that you can access after you create the outpost. Yep, that's what it is. Alright, well in that case... oh, is this... oh, this is the valley we were in before. Okay. So that's the reason this giant place is here. It's an architect battle site. But it'd be cool if like each planet had its own secret boss and they were different. I don't think that's the case though. But anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, and when we come back, we will face our second big challenge, and hopefully have time for some extra quests after that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you then.